is so embarrassing. I could have probably gone to my grave with this story. Nobody would have ever known. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a little bit of a different video, but I think it'll be super fun, and it's been a while since I've posted a video just because our house has been pure chaos with Joshua redoing the floors. There hasn't been a quiet moment in this house because there's constantly a nail gun like putting flooring in, but Joshua unfortunately is not feeling well today, so he's taking a nap right now. The girls are napping. I could be eating a plate of nachos right now, but instead I'm gonna make this video. You're welcome. Just kidding. So Chelsea from Chels & Co, she's a channel I really love. She did a mom tag video. I've never seen one of these videos before, but it was super fun, and she just like answered a bunch of questions. I'll post the original video below and then Chelsea's too, and she nominated me to do a mom tag video, so I'm gonna do it. I just tried this new foundation. I feel like I'm super shiny right now. Let me see if I can adjust the light. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I either look dewy or greasy. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the questions. I haven't looked at these ahead of time. I just watched Chelsea's video, so that's like my only experience with these questions. I probably should have looked at them ahead of time to make sure I have answers for all of them. But let's just get into it. Okay, so the first one is favorite mom hack. I will say my favorite mom hack is when Vera started climbing out of the crib. I wasn't quite ready to get rid of the crib yet. She is still in her crib, although I'm thinking about transitioning her out soon, just because with her being potty trained now, I think it would be a little easier on us in some ways. But when she first escaped her crib, it was because she could get out of her sleep sack. So she would unzip her sleep sack, get out, and then she could get her legs over the crib rails. And so I started putting her sleep sack on backwards, so the zipper was in the back so that she couldn't get to it. So that way she wouldn't be able to escape her crib, and that worked for us. Other than that, I think just like, this is a hack for me. It may not be a hack for other people, but just like being prepared, packing snacks, putting clothes out the night before, like those are all hacks that I wish I could do on the regular, but they're hacks for me because I don't do them on the regular, and they make your life easier. And number 2, most embarrassing mom moment. I don't know if I want to share this, but I guess I'm going to because it's the first thing that popped in my head. Okay, let me paint a picture for you. I'm like only a couple weeks postpartum from delivering Violet. I decide, oh, somebody gave me a gift card for Gymboree. So I'm like, okay, Joshua can stay with Vera because he was still off work because it was just like I had just delivered her. So we go to the mall. I take Violet to the mall. It's just me and the new baby. What a nice day. Gonna stroll the mall, look at Gymboree, get some clothes for the girls. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. I'm like getting out of the car. I debate not taking the diaper bag because I don't plan on being that long. But here's the lesson I've learned in my motherhood. The times where you think you don't need the diaper bag, that's when you're gonna need the diaper bag the most. I literally said that in my mind. I was like, no, if I think I'm not gonna need the diaper bag, I'm gonna need the diaper bag. So I grab the diaper bag, we're strolling through the mall, it's great. All of a sudden, my stomach just gets upset. And I'm like, no, I think like the feeling will go away, it's fine. Like we're gonna go to Gymboree, this is gonna be an enjoyable time. If you've never given birth before, in the next weeks after giving birth, do not think you can trust your body. Just don't even think you can. You and your body don't know each other at this time. Like anything you thought you knew about your body, you just don't know your postpartum body immediately after. You learn a lot about your body in that time, but at that time you don't really know what's going to happen or what your body is capable of holding on to or not holding on to. With that said, if you have given birth before, you know that after birth you are typically prescribed stool softeners. They make going to the bathroom after giving birth so much nicer, but at this time I probably did not need to be on them because my body was doing all sorts of things on its own. This is so embarrassing. I could have probably gone to my grave with this story. Nobody would have, like, it was just embarrassing for me at the time, but nobody knew. Now I'm sharing it with my YouTube channel. So anyway, I think I can trust my body. I'm like, the feeling will go away. I go into Gymboree, I'm shopping, and I'm just like, this feeling ain't going nowhere. This is here to stay. This is here to go. This is here. You gotta go, Taylor. You gotta go. So I'm thinking like, Gymboree, where is the closest restroom in this mall to Gymboree? There's one down at the food court, there's one at JCPenney. I'm like, we're just gonna hoof it to JCPenney because I figured that would be less busy. I asked the lady at Gymboree, please hold my stuff. I'm like starting to get hot, you know, like I'm starting to sweat a little bit. So I run down to JCPenney. I can't remember where the restroom is. I don't shop anymore. I'm a mom, like I haven't been to the mall in a long time. Like, where's the bathroom? Freaking out, driving my little stroller with my little 2-week-old. We're just going, and I cannot find the bathroom, cannot find it. Finally, I find it. You guys are never gonna believe this. It was being cleaned, and I was just like, I'm like pitting out at this point. Like, I need a bathroom. I need a bathroom. And so I had to go to the register and ask the lady, like, where is the next closest restroom? And she was like, upstairs on the 3rd floor in the kids department. Are you kidding me? I have to go back. The elevator was by the restroom that I just left. I'm like getting so mad at myself, sweating. I'm like trying to clench, like make it to, because things are about to happen. Like, I'm on the verge here thinking that I'm gonna have to call Joshua and ask him to bring me a change of clothes to the mall, or like buy a change of clothes there, waddle around with this, I can't even say. I can't even, you guys, this is embarrassing. Embarrassing. So I quickly go to the elevator, press the button frantically, like pressing it a million times isn't gonna do anything. Finally, the elevator takes me up. Where is the restroom? She told me 3rd floor in the kids department. I don't know where I am. So then I have to go to another register, ask the lady, where's the restroom on this floor? She tells me, back by where I came from, of course. So this is me like walking, like trying to clench everything in. You guys, I don't have very strong muscles down there. I just gave birth. Like, there's not a lot that I can do to control myself at this time. Oh my gosh. Like, I really thought I was gonna have to find a corner and just let nature happen. I don't know how, but I rushed to that bathroom. I was like, Violet, we're doing this. Drips of sweat running down me. Finally make it to the bathroom. And Violet I can't fit her into the handicap stall, my stroller. Keep hitting it, keep hitting. This is when it just started happening. And I just prayed, Lord, please let me just sit on this toilet. I ripped down my pants as fast as I can, and oh my gosh, by the grace of God alone, I made it to the toilet. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just told it. I might have to edit some of those out. That is so embarrassing. But that was my most, and then I called Joshua, like, he didn't answer, and I was like, dude, I thought you were gonna have to bring me clothes and like bags and and I even, like, at my 6-week postpartum checkup, I mentioned to her, like, do I have, like, because I was Googling it, and there's such thing as, like, anal incompetence, that word, after birth, and I thought I had it, and she checked, like, my muscle tone and stuff. She was like, no, you're fine, that was probably just a fluke, and I was like, I'm scared to go in public. Things like that are gonna be happening. Anyway, that was really long. Moving on. What part of the day do you love most? I probably love nap time. No, I'm just kidding. I think I just love the morning. They're both in such a good, like, both the girls are in such a good mood in the morning. Sometimes I try and wake up before them and just, like, have a cup of coffee, read the Bible. Like, that really gets me in the zone, in the mom zone, auto zone, to just really enjoy them the best that I can. Because if my day starts off rough, then I feel like I can't enjoy them. I notice if I wake up at the very last second that I have less patience because I'm still waking up myself. But they're in such a good mood in the morning that it's like, they're just so fun. I mean, yeah, Vera asks for cereal 100,000 times before I can get it for her, but they're so fun. What part of the day do you like least? What part of the day do I like least? Usually Joshua's home for dinner time, so making dinner and stuff isn't too bad, but when he's not here, like if he's working overtime or something and I have to make dinner while he's not here, like it seems like both of the girls, that's when they both want me, they both want to be held, they're both crying, and I'm trying to like cook dinner, so sometimes that can be my least favorite part of the day. Plus I don't like cooking, so there's that too. The worst thing someone said to you when you were pregnant? I don't know, like probably nobody really said anything bad, except any comments about my weight I did not like. Whether you were saying I looked small or looked big, because with Vera, I was concerned because she was measuring so small. Like, they were worried about her growth. I had to have growth ultrasounds, and so people saying that my belly looked so small, I was like, I swear, like, I'm doing everything I can, my baby is growing. And then there were people who said I looked huge, and that wasn't fun. So you just can't win. You can't win. But fast forward, Vera came out 9 pounds 11 ounces, so she was growing just fine. Baby name you didn't agree on. All of them. Literally Vera and Violet are the only names that we could agree on. I liked, I'm trying to think now. Oh wait, and we both liked the name Lila too. I think that's a really pretty girl name. I like really old classic like names. Joshua doesn't, but Joshua doesn't really like any names. That's the thing. It was so hard to find a name that he would say, oh yeah, that's a nice name. Like nothing. But I can't think of any specific ones at this time. Do you co-sleep? No, we do not. It is not for us. Our girls sleep so much better in their own space, in their own rooms. Both of them, when I switched them to their own rooms, slept through the night. They've done great. Like, we did some sleep training, but a lot of it was done when they switched to their own rooms. And I'm just not comfortable co-sleeping. I know a lot of people do it and it's great, and there's rules to follow to keep it safe, but for me, I'm just not comfortable with it. Something you bought but never used. We used everything. Maybe with Vera, we had a lot of bottles like gifted to us, and we didn't really use them because I breastfed. But this time with Violet, we've used a lot of bottles, and probably, but something that we didn't use was like the bottle warmer and those sort of things. 3 hospital bag must-haves: chapstick, phone charger, black clothes to leave in, black comfortable clothes to leave in, underwear, a little bit of makeup. That's a lot. That's more than 3. Are you a routine mom or go with the flow mom, and what does bedtime look like? Well, I'd say I'm a mix of both. My girls do have their nap times, but if we're out and about, they're pretty good about rolling with it if they need a nap earlier or later or whatever. We don't have like a super long bedtime routine. We just, Vera knows, like, we'll put pajamas on, we go brush teeth, then we'll go to her room, say prayers, and she goes to bed. Violet, I rock and sing a song to before bed and then lay her down and she goes to sleep. I lay them both down awake. But I'm not like a strict routine parent. Yes, they have their set naps, but we can go with the flow with it too. What type of labor did you have? What pain relief did you choose? So with both girls, I had a med-free birth in a birthing center with a midwife, and Vera's labor was really long. Violet's was really quick in comparison. What type of pain relief did you choose? So no medication. I didn't have an epidural or anything. Relief. I just took one contraction at a time. Bounced on a ball a lot with Violet. That felt good and right. Vera, I tried everything just to get that baby out and to be as comfortable as possible. But no medicine. Except for with Violet, I was in false labor like the night before. And so when I went in, they sent me home with morphine so I could sleep. And then I was well rested, and then that morning I started getting contractions strong. Have you ever been mom shamed? I don't think I have. I think I'm one of the lucky ones who has not really been mom shamed. I can't think of anything except once I went to the Target with my brother and sister who are like 11 and 12, and they were sitting in the back seat, and I left Vera in the car, and someone walked by my car, and they must not have seen like the older kids, and the car was running too, and they're like, I can't believe someone just left their kid in the car. Like, all they could see was Vera. And I'm like, I walked past them and heard them, and I was like, there's older people with them. And then plus, like, if you think that a child is in a car by itself, like, don't just say it to your friend. Like, I feel like if you were really concerned, like, you should have done something more than just gossip about it. The biggest challenges you've faced since becoming a mom. There's a lot of challenges, let me tell you. Anal incompetence is just one. Probably just balancing my time, not feeling guilty about my time, and there's just so many things that you, oh, Violet's waking up, can feel guilty about as a mom. And it's like, I don't know. That's a struggle sometimes, just like knowing that I'm doing the best I can and not letting guilt or thinking I could do better steal my joy away from being a mom. And just having patience. Patience is a big one too. Patience for myself, patience for the girls. It's hard sometimes. The best advice you've ever been given. Probably from my mom, who said, take everything, what did she say? So I read books. I read parenting books. I read sleep training. I read all these books, and sometimes I'll get kind of gung-ho about a certain book, and it's like, you don't have to stick so strict to one method or one way. Like, just take everything a little bit of salt and pepper and find your own way to mom and your own way to be a parent. So that's what my mom told me, and I have enjoyed that advice. And then biggest piece of advice you give to a new mom, probably that, and just to not compare yourself to other moms or other people you see on social media, because you don't know what their life is actually like. You just see what they're willing to share. Who's your mom crush and who do you tag? YouTube channel that I've been enjoying lately is Taylor Kecklin. I think that's how you say her name, but she's super fun to follow, and she has a little baby named Lila, and I already said I really like that name. And something, I don't know, you guys gotta go watch her, because something about her voice in her videos is like, she has a really soothing voice. And I just, yeah, I like her channel. And then I will tag Carly Dole from Strolling with the Doles to make a mom tag video next. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry if I shared more than you were willing to hear. I'm just trying to keep it real here. What happens at JCPenney, I guess, did not stay in JCPenney this time, because I just shared it with you all. I don't want to say you're welcome, but you're welcome. All right, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.